So Black history in Kansas City's always been anchored at the 18th and Vine Jazz District.
But what's new is the millions of dollars being poured into a variety of new projects, paying homage to the past. The music and history at 18th and Vine has always been rich, even if some of the notes needed a little help cutting through.
The district has been here for over 25 years. Personally, I would hope that this district would have risen to greater heights. But I still believe firmly that this district has great potential.
Potential that's lining up with Kansas City's moment in the spotlight.
Kansas City's kind of on fire.
Multiple Super Bowl runs.
Chiefs Kingdom all the way, baby.
The 2023 NFL Draft and the 2026 World Cup are just the start of the list.
This is an exciting place to be.
But getting that excitement from downtown and Crossroads to 18th and Vine has been a challenge, even though Tucker Lott points out that distance is less than a mile.
Well, it might as well be 25 miles. It has to have something here to get people to understand that it's not far at all.
It's why he and many others now are bringing money into the community in a way it hasn't seen in a long time. New buildings complement construction fencing and newly submitted plans in every direction around the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum and its president, Bob Kendrick.
And to see this new wave of development, it just reinforces that we made the right decision from the onset.
His $30 million fundraising campaign will triple the space for the museum, teach people about the league formed in Kansas City in 1920 and how it had some of the best, nearly forgotten ball players.
We're talking about building the nation's first ever Negro Leagues campus.
One day, it'll join projects that are already done, like 19 Vine, which spent $25 million on new market rate and affordable apartments just down the block from 2000 Vine, which converted an old public works building into the Black-owned business Vine Street Brewing and an art gallery with a community space. Nearly $30 million into Alan Gray's Joby Arts Center created workspaces for 45 artists with a meandering gallery inside an old school building.
We want to be measured by how great a product we can put in front of those visitors.
And just down the block,
there's been decades since there's been a movie theater in this area.
It's much messier at Sean Edwards' active construction site inside the Boone Theater. That $8.5 million project promises a place to learn about and see Black films while housing the Black Movie Hall of Fame.
Hey, why not create a place where we can sort of preserve that legacy and let people know that, the pioneers of film include Black people and they've been doing it since the early 1900s.
And the future is marked with projects like a $300 million renovation at Parade Park Homes, supported by more than $15 million federal dollars from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Pulling it all together is a reimagined 18th Street, removing the curbs, parking, and sometimes the cars to make it more inviting for pedestrians to find all the projects being built or imagined right now.
I think the pedestrian parkway is just going to be the right thing for this area because streets divide.
And that was never the way at 18th and Vine. Baseball during the day would smoothly slide into the restaurants, entertainment, and jazz clubs at night.
It's important to experience each facet of Black history because none of it happened in a vacuum.
And now, it's being preserved and celebrated with hundreds of millions of dollars.
It's not just Black history, it's not just Italian history, it's not just Native American history, it's the history of America.